Good morning. Howdy, howlers. It is Sako to me, also known as Castvoid. And I'm just shooting the shit for a half an hour, drinking some coffee, getting ready for Evergreen author retreat, something like that. Evergreen Writing Oasis 2020 virtual writing retreat. This morning they're going to be talking about series Bibles, which I am extremely interested in. So that's going to be a thing. Sorry, just checking my messages. Oh my gosh. Good morning, Cat Mosher. If you hear my Discord going nutso, I'm sorry. Hello. How's it going? Are you doing Evergreen today, or are you working? Question mark. I should be working on things today. However, Evergreen is calling my name. So I'm probably going to do that. All the marketing. I need all the marketing things. What can I do on no budget? Got work today, so probably watch the replays. It's good. All right, I'm going to quit Discord for now. Force quit. Yes. It can buzz on my phone. That's fine. Also, I have like multiple versions of Steam open, which is weird. Whenever I restart my computer, Steam decides it wants to join the party, and therefore it wants to update all the things, and it takes 20 minutes, and I'm trying to get it to quit. So, last couple of days have been super interesting. I figure today should take it even easier than yesterday, since I'm itching to Evergreen. However, I'm just drinking coffee and thinking about witchy shit. I have a dear friend, a fellow chaot, who her son and her parents both have been diagnosed positive for COVID. So I'm going to use the new moon to help her out, because that's a pretty good reason to be stressed out, I think. Series Bible 1 ends before I have work, so might watch that one live while I work on some writing stuff, have actual job at noon. Oh, so you might actually be able to do the Series Bible one, which would be super rad. Maybe I should grab my Series Bible and update it as we go. Or maybe I should just take notes on Series Bible and then implement them later. Probably a good idea. I have a pretty good idea of how to put together a series Bible. However, all the input, I'm here for it. I'm like, how can I make my series Bible better? Might turn into a digital thing, because I can't remove or put in pages in my current Bible. It's just a book, but it's really helpful. But generally, I do something digitally and then I copy it down in the book. So I might as well just do a digital book. Maybe a Google folder or something. That's probably a good idea. Maybe they will go into different ways to make a series Bible. And maybe one of those will be a Google thing. That would be helpful. Am I out of coffee? I am. Join me while I get more coffee. So yeah, I'll see you at the Evergreen thing for sure. Mine is made in Campfire Pro, the computer app, and I've not been working on it, so it needs to be worked on. That is one thing that I am kind of, it's like daunting to do a series Bible, because I'd rather do things as I come across them than like stack up all these things that I need to do. And if I start a new Bible, then I'm going to have to like rewrite all the things that I've written so far. And that's not great. Not a huge fan of redundancy. Not a huge fan. Come over here where it's not as loud. All right. Campfire Pro. I've never heard of that. Are you working on a Mac or a PC? Oh, good morning, Jenny. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. I'm just making some coffee, and we're going to talk about witchy writing things, and then hop over to Evergreen for the Series Bible workshop. I have the playlist in the description if you are interested in joining us. I think it's going to be fun and also very useful. Very useful. I should dig up my notes on my witch balls. Yep, I also have it all set up to watch. I'm just waiting, chatting in the... Yeah. We got Allie Unicorn. Yeah. East Coast represent. Yes, we are all there. Excellent. So yeah, I have one Mojo bag, and that I actually bought in New Orleans in the French Quarter. And I made 2 witch balls this past December for creativity in general, be it art or writing or whatever, which means I should be writing at my desk more. But somewhere I have a list of English, I know it. A list of correspondences that you can stick in a jar or a ornament ball or a bottle or whatever, a container of some kind. Oh, did anyone go to Austin K's hand health thing yesterday? Because that was the goddamn best. And also, I'm a new subscriber to her because I'd always seen like people refer to her, but I never actually like met her. Yeah, it was super great, wasn't it? I also really like her. Is she like just a person that happens to know about things, or is she like a physical therapist? Or I think she's just a chick who knows about things. Yeah, I love Austin too. Well, she left a very good first impression on me, that's for sure. Her talk about Buddhism at the end was like the first person I've heard talk about appropriation regarding Buddhism, which is really awesome. Like, I wish that there had been more people before her. You know, I'm almost 40, and this is the first time I'm hearing a conversation regarding an outsider talking about Buddhism in a respectful manner. Trying to be productive and was streaming, but I do plan to watch that one for sure. I strongly recommend it. The stretches that she walks you through, it's like being at a spa. Like, I'm like, even today, I'm feeling so much better. Live on Monday night, I will attend her Monday night live. That sounds great. It's a Monday night streams with stretches and guides everyone through the stretches. Oh, that's a great idea. I should do that like at the end of the day. Like when I do my witchy streams, I'd be like, here are some stretches that you can do for your forearms and your shoulders and your hands. Oh. That's unfortunate. Because she just went into like talking about how using the term Zen is cultural appropriation. And that we shouldn't use it. We should use mindfulness instead. Granted, I hate the word mindfulness. I think it's a buzzword, but Zen is also a buzzword, and mindfulness was put in the right context for once, so. Very relaxing streams. Cool. I can respect that. Apparently my nighttime ones are also pretty chill. But if I add stretches, because I can totally do that. I would love to walk people through. I actually have a Vlogmas video somewhere around here about the stretches that I do when I've been sitting all day. Like getting my hips and my legs and my knees and my feet all, and my back all situated, and my shoulders a little bit. But now I'm going to include my arms and shoulders and neck and stuff. But I pay close attention to my spine. Pretty sure I have a video doing my vinyasa. I actually just recently posted a guided meditation. It's for the domain, D-E-O, let me write it. So it's kind of like a private Idaho. So I kind of walk people through creating one of those. It's like an 8-minute video because I speak slow. Great. I hope you like it. Today at 1, my discussion regarding tulpas and mental illness and the correlations between the two, that goes up at 1 p.m. today. Is this cool enough to drink yet? Barely. I hope you like it, Ginny. If you don't, let me know. I know it's kind of all over the place. But if I was thinking, if people like the tulpa thing and want, or like the domain thing and want to walk through a guided meditation on creating a tulpa, I can probably do that as well if there's a demand for it. I just took off a piece of my eyebrow. Sheesh. Yeah. And I'll probably do a talk about doing witchcraft when you have like little to no money, low budget witchcraft, because we were talking yesterday about how there's a lot of gatekeeping regarding like needing money. Been so scatterbrained, I figure I'll catch up on YouTube videos to watch between the 23rd and the 27th because you have it off. Very nice. So, witchcraft is technically a folk practice. I am also a dollar store witch. Totally feel ya. Where I get my spiritual candles. It's where I get my sea salt, bottles, goblets, containers, trays, mirrors, all that stuff. Super cheap. Super cheap. But they usually have like saint candles and stuff like that, like the pillar in the glass. And you can put whatever you want on it. You can put stuff in it. It's great. It's just plain wax. That's the best. I'm sure there are other things that I've picked up at the dollar store that getting stuff there is a great idea. Yeah. Just be careful because the glass is very fragile. If you can get it in plastic, I strongly recommend it. Sometimes you can get it in plastic for cheaper than the glass. 50 cents for a plastic cup or whatever the fuck. And you can decorate it however the fuck you want. Sometimes you can get lucky enough to get boxes, like wooden or metal boxes for like, I have one that holds my correspondences for buffing, like dragon's blood and stuff like that. I have one that holds my glass tubes that I got at Michael's. I have one that holds my essential oils. Decorations I get from Michael's. They will have massive sales on their garlands. I have acquired a garland from Wish. which worked out pretty well. It's a evergreen with like lights in it and stuff like that. It's battery powered, which is great. Found a little box that holds my flash paper for intention spells. That's great. Exactly. Little containers, perfect for correspondences. It's awesome. Growing your own or recognizing when you're out in the wild various herbs, spices, flowers, greens, all that. I get a lot of my stuff at like state parks because you don't want to harvest stuff that is close to the road. The pollution from the cars will taint your stuff. You don't want to eat that. You don't want to burn that. So I strongly recommend going to like your backyard or state park. I have a free state park that is nearby, but I have another one that's like a $2 or whatever to get in, or it's free if I come with my handicapped mother. Like, and she likes to walk around too, so I just need to go with like a bag so I can. I got I found driftwood, so part of it I broke it apart. So half of it is a cane, and then half of it is a staff. And I just need to sit down and actually decorate it, sand it down, make it smooth. Especially now that I'm hedge riding. And if I hedge ride like in the woods or something like that, like I think having a staff or a wand would be super helpful. Found out my besom isn't as structurally sound as I would have liked. So I should either make a new besom or I should make a wand or find a pretty knife. I actually have a theme somewhere. Athame, I don't know what, I fucking don't know. But a knife. So I can, I just have no clue where it is. I have a box that has all of my high school witchy stuff in it. So it's all full of like Egyptian themed stuff. Ankhs and Bastet, oil simmerers and candle holders and stuff like that. I'm tempted to bring out the knife again. It's like a scarab knife, which is cool, and it's flanged. When I lived in Minnesota, there was a park that had a large area of lavender, and the guy taking care of it got me the okay to harvest some. That's awesome. How awesome is that? That's really great. My lavender is currently being choked out by spearmint. Damn it. But yeah, what else? Also, the money gods and guardians and stuff like that I use money to appease. I keep it low denominational. Coins, they tend not to like coins, but if you can, hello Bookend Lane. It's awesome to see you, Eva. Oh, I still have like eye cookies. You know, dream sand. Sometimes if I'm doing my makeup in the morning, I don't have time to get the dream sand out of my eyes. So, Eva, we are probably going to chat for another 5 minutes. And then we're all migrating over to Evergreen. In the description is the playlist. The next thing they're doing is a series Bible workshop. So I strongly suggest that you come join us. I'm going to try and be productive during that, but I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm probably going to be paying attention. We're just talking about low budget witchcraft, where you can go for various ingredients, correspondences, etc. Yeah, you know it. I didn't even see Maya come in. Good morning. Be domestic during it, but I'm gonna have it playing. I'm gonna be taking furious notes. Taking furious notes. It's gonna be cool. I am, for reasons I retain more information when doing two things, I can't focus on one thing. I can focus on two things, but one is usually passive and one is usually active. It depends on what those things are. Like, you can do chores and listen to books or something like that. So one is active, one is passive. In general, when I'm multitasking, I'm hopping back and forth in a rapid succession, because by the time I'll work on something until I have to wait on it and then move to another thing and then wait on it and then move to another thing and wait on it and then start again. So that is how I multitask. There's a lot of hurry up and wait. Oh, my eyebrows are jacked. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't look at my eyebrows. Don't. I just ruined all the things. All the things. Yeah, cleaning passively? How does that work? Azure Green, I got my FMA from them 15 years ago. Also get lots of good stuff from thrift stores. Yep, absolutely. I haven't really been witchy shopping in years. I actually, at a thrift store that was bent on celebrating Halloween, I got really super lucky. And I picked up a wreath made of crow feathers. And it is pretty much on my door all year round. Super cool. Halloween stores too. You can often find, I found a pillar candle dedicated to Kali one time for at a Halloween store. And I've got it down like halfway, so I need like a stick lighter to light it. But I need to call on her so infrequently these days that it's probably not a big deal. But Halloween store is great for wishy shit. Holy crap. And usually it's pretty cheap because who's gonna get that shit? I got a garland of tarot cards, of Rider-Waite tarot cards for like nothing. So I use that for my Samhain divination nights and stuff like that. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome. So it's funny when Halloween stores open, because I don't just shop for Halloween. I shop for all year round. So I get all of my shopping done right as the Halloween stores open. I should make one with my old deck. Beware. Is it a deck that you no longer, that you've retired? Or one that you never used for divination? Because you can do it with hitting Michaels after Halloween. Yes, you are talking my language. Sometimes in the summer too, they'll have like these massive sales where you can get bottles and containers and stuff like that for like pennies on the dollar. Especially the more you get this, the more you save sort of situation. It was given to me years ago and I never used it. Make a garland. Or a tablecloth or whatever kind of decorative thing. I have a fellow chaot who like hangs them in her kitchen, like specific cards for specific meanings, you know, in her kitchen, kind of like tucks them into her cabinets and stuff. And then has like another garland that she's made of tarot cards that it's basically like having a reading up all the time. It's a little altar question mark over the sink. It's very cool. I'm going to put forward the idea that that deck is probably a Rider-Waite deck. Probably. I'm too attached to my old deck. I like revere it and honor it. I would never donate it for things. Oh my gosh, it's almost 10 o'clock. Okay, let's go over to Evergreen and we shall converge over there and learn about series Bibles. See you over there. Hooray!